Every business has to create videos. 3.7 million videos are uploaded to YouTube every single day. A mentor of mine introduced me to AI. That was like 2015, right? And I got so interested in the field. I started working a lot on images, videos. I want to create this, but the impact can be phenomenal, right? So I want to also be able to create something which people can actually use. If you want to create a video with a creator, you can take the consent, you can do the contract with them. We are not replacing creators. Creators have they have to be there.
Welcome to TICE. Today I have with me Ms. Ritwika Chowdhury. She's a founder of unScript.ai. It's a new age startup, so let's get into this conversation with her to know more about it. Welcome, Ritwika.
Thank you.
So to just begin with the conversation, tell me something about unScript.ai.
So yeah, I'm Ritwika. I'm the founder and CEO of unScript. What we do is we generate studio quality videos for any mid-market enterprise companies, majorly for the marketing teams. So businesses regularly have to create different forms of videos for all of their platforms. As you know, it's very difficult to create, right? So you have to collect footages, edit, try and find a proper environment and do a lot of things. Okay, it might take you a few days to a few weeks, tens of people to hundreds of people, depending on the kind of video you are creating. So what we are doing is we are automating this process, the process of shooting and all, right? So where if you want to create a video with a creator, you can take the consent, you can do the contract with them. We are not replacing creators. Creators they have to be there. And then you take the video, you create a digital twin of themselves or a digital avatar of them. From there on, if you want to create a video, you can just enter a script and you can start generating these videos, right? In their face, voice, so their voice will be generated, their facial expressions will be generated, everything can be generated. It will look like they have actually shot the video. And you can do this in multiple global and regional languages, of course, without having to dub it in each language separately.
Do you think that, like AI driven videos and AI generated videos are really creating that impact?
It's not that AI videos versus other videos, it's really good videos versus bad videos, right? So AI is just reducing the operations or the time to create a video. It's reducing your time to create a video from weeks to like a couple of minutes. The amount of money you have to spend to create a video to a few dollars, right? That's what AI is doing. But still the content, the creativity is still up to human beings. So if they are getting a good content and a good creativity, the video will still be as impactful as a human short video.
So your platform is 2 years old, as you mentioned. So how is the response from the your clients and the industry?
Response is really great because every business has to create videos. 3.7 million videos are uploaded to YouTube every single day, right? But video creation, even if you want to create a video for yourself, it's not hassle free. You have to get ready, you have to find a perfect place, you have to shoot, you have to edit, you have to do so many things. And think about enterprises, they have to regularly roll out videos, right? So, and they have to roll out videos in multiple languages. Now with AI, they are also able to create different video for each viewer, right? Because each viewer's problems are different. You want a life insurance policy, I want a life insurance policy, someone else wants a life insurance policy, but everyone would take a different package. Do you want to read a document, or do you rather see a 30-second video about what policy you need to take? Okay. Right. So these videos are not possible to be short because these are created at scale. Like sometimes videos are created like 1 lakh per month, 1 lakh videos per month, like this kind of personalized videos. So only AI can do it. So yeah.
So when we talk about AI generated videos, there are many platforms out there. How do you see unScript.ai doing different?
Firstly, we are not an abstract video platform. It's not that you can create a dog playing on the street with a ball kind of video with us. We only specialize on creating twins or avatars of human beings, or even creating, like we have some helping creators or companies create their twins so that they do not have to shoot for the video. That is what we do, but we do that perfectly. So we have to make sure that it doesn't look very stiff. It looks naturally, just like how we are speaking. It has to be that picture perfect as well and as natural. So there's where our expertise lies, and that is where especially we are building. And secondly, we are not a B2C company, we're a B2B company. We're building this for mid-market enterprise companies. So the product has to solve a hell lot of problems, and also there are a lot of compliance issue that we have taken care of, right? And we make sure that the creator has to give a live video KYC. Without them, we cannot clone it. management of consent, a lot of things. It is like enterprise grade software which can be used by companies successfully without thinking about any of the compliance issues. Yeah.
You know, you talked about compliances, and if we talk about the overall startup ecosystem, policy and compliances are a major challenge. So, how you as a startup deal with it?
We have to regularly see, like, they are major challenge, but they are there for a reason.
Sure.
There has to be, we have to all as a society impose ethical use of AI. I do not support deepfake videos at all, where you take someone else's video without the consent, you put someone else's face, which is something definitely we are not doing, right? And ours is a very different technology. So if compliances are there, it also helps people make a decision and not be afraid to adapt to something which can actually help in their daily life, right? So, for example, ChatGPT Claude has transformed our lives completely. Like, we can do literally 5 days work in 2 minutes, sometimes, right? Depending on the use case. But yeah, like, if you're constantly worried about compliance, then the companies will also not become very efficient, right?
Sure.
So definitely compliances are there for a reason. It's of course it's not a hassle-free process for startup to get them, but it's necessary. I think they should be there. So yeah.
All right, now coming from the business part of it to your personal journey. So, what really motivated you to get into entrepreneurship at such an early age?
So I was a research scientist before, but in my first year of college, I graduated from IIT Kharagpur, and there somehow a mentor of mine introduced me to AI. That was like 2015, right? And I got so interested in the field. I started working a lot on images, videos. I have like published papers. I've traveled under conferences, met the founding fathers, but of AI. But then initially my plan was to do PhD, but then I thought that I want to create this, but the impact can be phenomenal, right? So I want to also be able to create something which people can actually make use of. That is there. So I thought the startup is the only way to do it, right? So of course, like, rather I wouldn't say only way to do it, of course, but definitely other ways to do it, but probably the only viable way for me to do it, right?
So how do you plan to expand it and take it to a larger level?
So we're growing pretty fast. So videos are already so costly for people. It's a big pain point. So we're solving that big pain point. So I don't see any issues in adoption, but we have to constantly keep building new models so that we also keep adapting ourselves to more capabilities as a video company, right? Which companies which can solve our customers' problems even more. That is one point from product point of view. And from a business point of view, I think as long as you're building something that is solving a very big problem for a few set of customers, instead of building something which is for solving a small problem for a large set of customers, I think the first process, as long as you're doing that, you are irreplaceable anyway and you will keep growing. So I do believe in that. So,
right. When we talk about entrepreneurship, one critical question that I ask to all the female founders. So, do you face any challenge being a female founder?
Honestly, see, like, of course, you are always, even before being in tech, being in AI research, right. I always happen to be in a room where I'm the only person, maybe, right. Or maybe one more female student or researcher or even a founder is there, right? That is true always. That has always been true, but I don't think necessarily see that as a as a challenge. But I am more adapted to that situation right now. But would I say that that's the more comfortable or the best thing to be in? Definitely not. I would have liked more women or whom I can relate to more, right, in the room. But that's fine. I don't see that as a challenge. As a female founder also, I think people are very adaptive. Most people are nice, contrary to the popular belief. You will always end up finding that one or two people who are super biased and not probably super believer in women in general, in anything, right? So but that's fine, you can just ignore them. But the other 99 people are always really good, and they don't view as a women founder, they just view you as a founder. So yeah,
that's great. Coming to my last question, as a young entrepreneur, what will be those 3 learnings that you would like to share with the aspiring entrepreneurs out there?
First, one thing is there that just because you are not raising funding or you are struggling to raise funding, do not give up, because not all businesses need funding. If they're a great businesses built with their bootstrapped, right? So if you need funding, of course, go get it done. But if you don't need it, do not give up. It's about, at the end, if you're solving someone's really big problem, you will be successful, as long as it's a viable market, right? Second, network as much as possible, right? Go everywhere and do networking, because I think it's not only for a founder, but every, like in our schools in India, unfortunately the system is not such that we are taught to do small talk or network as such. We are more taught analytical skill sets or technical skill sets, right? But I think this soft skills or talking to people, building a connection is super important in every aspect of life. So do that whenever you get a chance. Get out of the comfort zone and do that. And thirdly, one of the biggest reasons why startups even fail is because founders give up. Okay, so that is actually documented biggest reason, because if you can pass those bad times, no startup goes like one shot big. Most startups have a very up and down journey. Some has more accelerated up, some do not have it, but it's fine. Like, as long as you stick with it, as long as you feel that of course you have to solve a viable problem. It's not that you are just thinking you are a problem, no customer is believing that it's a problem, then definitely go to a different problem. But of course, just do not give up, right?
All right. Thank you, Ritika, for connecting with us. Thank you for your insights.
Thank you so much.